in Europe in Hakimi and Mendes, but Elise and Diaz in those one-on-one situations have to really try and find their feet. I think the Bayern Munich back line can certainly be got at, but when you're talking about a counter-attacking team that play on the front foot, that can really hit you hard, this Bayern side has certainly proved that under Vincent Kompany this season and find that win.
Well, this is the competition where we see the biggest names, where clubs find their greatest tests, and how this fixture underlines that. Star quality. There are, Adam Virgo, so many great individual battles all over the Parc des Princes pitch tonight.
Yeah, brilliant game. Really excited to see how this one unfolds, and both managers have really gone for arguably their strongest 11 per side, but
Hakimi putting on the pressure and just caught Jonathan Tah there. He was looking for the run into the box there. As Luis Diaz.
Careful how they play out from the back, because they do have a tendency to play risky football.
European leagues.
Running with the ball, taking on players, such good.
As forward they come, Kvaratskhelia nicked it, and that's rebounded off Jonathan Tah. Kimmich forward, the little flick on into Olise, and he's goal side here. Olise, Chevalier stands up and makes the save, but the follow-up is in, and Bayern take the lead with Luis Diaz inside 4 minutes. And the side which has won every game they've played so far this season. Yeah, Diaz. Konrad Laimer inside the penalty area. William Pacho with a brilliant touch. Olise here.
Start for Bayern, pressing high up the pitch, making life difficult for him to get to the touchline if it stays like this for much longer.
Barcola with a nice little turn. Now can he stay on his feet? He has. Dembele is in the middle. Kvaratskhelia away to the left. He tried to find some support from Barcola. Squeezed through to Hakimi, and he didn't quite take it with him. That's a throw into the home side. As it came off Jonathan Tah. Stanisic deflecting off Konrad Laimer. Fabian Ruiz here. Fabian Ruiz deflected. Hit Kvaratskhelia, who was in an offside position. It wouldn't have counted anyway.
Yeah, beginning to see a response now.
For Paris Saint Germain, his forward ball found Barcola. That's not what the home side needed. And it's driven and deflected just wide. Pavlovic hit it. Took a huge deflection. Chevalier completely wrong-footed. But they gave the ball away awfully, really.
Yeah, didn't they just?
It was won by Kimmich. Kane trying to get through Vitinha. Hakimi is there. Gnabry, Diaz trying to wriggle through. Marquinhos for the corner. Olise was fouled. It'll be a free kick to Bayern.
Back four does look a little uncertain.
Gnabry, Diaz.
They're dropping off, conceding space.
Barcola's ball to the back post, driven across, goal and chested in. I think he's onside. But the technology will tell us. Long from Tah, Gnabry, and the flag has stayed down. Chevalier caught in no man. Victory over Inter in the final.
This is a blow,
isn't it? Isn't it just? Dembele replaced after Luis Diaz. Diaz held up by Marquinhos and dispossessed by. That's a good-looking ball from Fabian Ruiz. It's beautifully controlled by Barcola, and Neuer makes the save. Here he is. Gnabry's outside him. Gnabry! Oh, goodness me! So close, it could not have been any closer to a second goal. Kane just beaten to it by Marquinhos, and it was important that he was. Then he's dispossessed. Luis Diaz, 2-0. It's a terrible goal to concede. Marquinhos with an awful error, and Luis Diaz has 2 goals in the Parc des Princes, and the European champions are in all kinds of bother here.
Well, it's rare you see PSG defending like this.
Bradley Barcola at 1-0. Here's Lee looking for curl, and he found a bit but not enough, and I don't think there was any deflection either. Well defended, Lyman. Well dispossessed, outnumbered in the end. Scalia has gone to ground, play goes on. Who's lost it to Stanisic? It's Joshua Kimmich. Oh, and Stanisic let it go. Gnabry was behind him, and he can't believe, the left back, that he didn't put it in the net. Huge opportunity. Lee coming inside of Luis Diaz. For granted. As Kane plays it into Stanisic. Flag is up, otherwise surely it would have been game over.
Well, the mistakes continue. Hakimi
and Serge Gnabry, little lovely back heel. Kimmich, oh what a goal that would have been.
Well, as bad as PSG have defended, Bayern have been excellent going forward. They played some lovely stuff, full of confidence, looking for the third, make things better, try and get organised.
Luis Diaz was stretching for that and has caught Hakimi, and the man who scored both the Bayern goals in the first half gets a yellow card.
I think they know what's coming, the Bayern players.
It's a red card for Luis Diaz. In stoppage time at the end of the first half, it may be a game changer. Off the pitch, Lee's forward balls like trying to continue his run, and the yellow card. Kane's got himself out of a congested area, quite nice, and the shot from Nuno Mendes is charged down. Harry Kane's looking for a free kick here and gets one.
A lot of Bayern players having a
dashing out to meet Nuno Mendes. Whipped cross, Barcola got that wrong.
He did.
He can pick a pass, unlock a defence. It's Nuno Mendes, he can too. That's good covering by Upamecano. The offside flag up anyway, actually it wouldn't have counted had he managed to squeeze it goalwards. Nuno Mendes with a little nutmeg. Doesn't really have any white jerseys to aim for, and he's been dispossessed by Mendes. Or 5-4-0 you might almost call it. Yeah. And using his pace to accelerate away from Fabian Ruiz. Kane is arriving in the middle. Olise is still going and still going. It's a brilliant run, rather off balance when he tried to find the finish.
Such a clever play.
And Vitinha. Oh, that's a good ball. Kvaratskhelia! Well, Manuel Neuer with the save. It's only their second attempt on target in the game.
They haven't been able to play this ball often enough because there haven't been any gap.
Lee, some pace on that, headed out by Upamecano. Vitinha! Decent hit, punched away by Manuel Neuer. Kvaratskhelia. He has Olise in the middle, only these two involved really. He's found Olise. Kvaratskhelia just over Ramos, very close to getting contact with that.
Yeah, those are the kind of balls that Ramos will want.
Kvaratskelia's touch mate.
Goal for Paris would completely change the dynamics.
And sweeps the ball into the back of the Bayern net, and they have that goal. And with added time, there may be 20 minutes or so for them to. Vitinha behind it. 15 to play. This has been a really, really engrossing game of football. Lee. Zaire made a lovely run. He wasn't picked up. Neuer with a brilliant save.
Well, they stood off Lee, allowed him to pick his spot. Got to get to the ball quicker, those Bayern players.
That's a nice ball. Zaire Emery was creeping in. Joseph Stanisic. Kvaratskhelia. Lee's ball into the penalty area. Great header. Oh, so close. João Neves nearly got another.
Yeah, it's a great effort. Neuer was getting nowhere near.
Lee's ball in. It's another good one. Kvaratskhelia. Well, that's just as well. Upamecano didn't make contact with that. He tried to.
Yes.
João Neves, Lee. Bending! And that wasn't far away. It's a good hit.
It was a good hit. And just needed the slightest of touches.